Eddie James, with an off-the-charts 4-home-run game last time out. 4 taters. What could this guy possibly do for an encore? It's the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. James digs in now.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
And fouled off. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 runs in. Now the second run is in, and they take a 2-run lead. It's a 2-run double, and they have the lead. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kyle Schwarber, the next to hit. Move to second. James back on a dive. Now back to second. Tag, and he got him that time. So 1 out, nobody on. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. On the ground to third, James. And he'll be safe at first. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Cabrera makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. James. And that's the 3rd out. Offense. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Eddie James. Cole back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. To third. And that one handled. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Yankees. And the deficit remains 5-2. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Eddie James. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed. Quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Foul ball there.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
In the air, out towards left center. Dominguez sizes this one up, squeezes it, and there's 1 away. Pablo Reyes stands in. The Yankees down to their final strike. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. The throw in. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game. James managed to keep the hitting streak alive.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Eddie James with a remarkable run of late as he carries a 20-game hitting streak into this one. It's the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. And next for the Cubs, Eddie James. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on.
There goes the runner in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Rodon sets and deals. And he lays down a bunt. Toss to Naylor. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. An inning in the books. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Bellinger going back. Out of here. Another one in his incredible season. It's 2-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
2 outs, base is empty. James, in his second season, just 19 years old. And he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. That one blasted deep to right. And it hits the fence. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Runner breaks for 3rd. Squirts away a little bit. No throw. He steals 3rd easily. Two outs. Lined, and that's a base hit. In comes the runner from 3rd. It's an RBI single. It's 3-1.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
On the ground to 3rd. James throws to 1st, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Now, Eddie James. His 2-run homer back into 3rd was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far.
Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. 2 down, base is empty, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And he drops it down the third baseline. Tries the bare hand, and it gets by him. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. James was a big contributor for them in the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
Boot can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Eddie James getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And now it's Josh Naylor.
Number 22, Josh Naylor.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Bellinger on his way home. He'll score. Now the tag at third, and they got him. That ends the inning. And they runner on at first with 1 gone. And now here is Eddie James. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Here's a rocket out to left. Stanton makes the catch, and there are 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger sizing this one up. And that will end the inning. Strand a couple. They trail here 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. In the air, right field. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Runner takes off for third. In the dirt. And he steals third without a throw. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Bounce to the right. Throws to first in time. Schwarber out of the play. They limit. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Top of the 6th inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez.
1-1-1.
This to third. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Eddie James. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Bellinger returns it to the infield, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. In comes the run from third to trim the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Popped up. Chisholm. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees salvage the finale of this 3-game series. James made a big contribution despite the loss. 3 hits and every one of them went for extra bases.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.